Welcome. The purpose of this short video is to show you how to answer programming questions. If you see a problem that looks like this, what does it look like? Well, first of all, you're given some code and you're told what the code is supposed to do. So we want to read 22 values from the keyboard and compute the average and print it with one decimal place. All right. And this sounds like a program, and you kind of know, you should know that if I want to do something 22 times, I need a loop, and a for loop makes sense because you know in advance. So you need to complete this program. Notice here where it says that there is a different window that's required. You need a second window that's open to this same directory. And where is this window? Wrong place. My bad. Here's the, oh please, where is the window? Here's the window. My bad. Making a mess here. Here's the window. If you, and you're in the testing directory, trust me, you're in the testing directory. And so what does it say? This file has been placed in the testing directory. If this is the testing directory, I can see if the file is there, prog.cpp, and the file is there. And now we need to edit, compile, and test the code. So I referred you to Pico, so you got to edit the file using Pico. All right. And Pico is pretty straightforward. So it sounds like we need, if we're going to calculate the average, it looks like we need a sum. We need to set the sum to 0. All right. And now we need to repeat something 22 times. What is it we're going to repeat? Well, we're going to repeat, not bad. We're going to repeat reading a value, adding the value to the sum. That's what we're going to repeat. How many times? We're going to repeat it 22 times. How do we repeat something 20 times? We just need a count. So we need int count. And now we can write our for loop. Count equals 1. Count less than or equal to 22. Count plus plus. Alright, so this is a loop that should repeat something 22 times. And what's the average? We got to calculate the average once the loop is over. Average is just sum divided by 22. Alright? And now we're done. So this is Pico. How do we get out? Exit, Control X. Do you want to save it? Of course we do. Keep the same name. Now we compile it. Does it compile? Yes. Does it run? Let's give it a shot. You can test it by giving it 22 numbers. Why don't we give it 1 22 times? Okay, and it comes out that average is 1. It says print with 1 decimal place, so we may have some trouble here, right? 1 decimal place, which means we got to force the decimal place to come out. How do we force the decimal place? How do we force a decimal place? Well, we force it by saying show point. Okay. set precision 1. With that, we're able to force the decimal places to come out right. We're going to compile it again. Going to run it again and give it all these 1. Whoa. And average comes out 1.0. When you have this done, you go back to the program. Oh boy, I messed this up. And we're going to say, give me a new answer. And we have a new program, which is what you had typed over here. And now we can hit enter to grade it. And it's saying we got the wrong program output. Isn't that a bear? That's a rip. I love that. Nevertheless, that's how you do it. That's the main thing I'm trying to get across to you. I'll double check. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, so we're going to end the tape.